Hey, we got a lot to get through today. These are two things that just came in the mail today. One of them is a PR package. The other one is something that I actually ordered. I'll give you the story behind those to get to it. But first, I have to say hello. If you're watching this on TikTok, there's a person or people on TikTok that are stealing my YouTube videos and they're just reposting them as a series as if they just made it. And since they do no editing whatsoever, if you're if you're watching this, hello. My real channel is on YouTube. This is more King Schratz, which is my second YouTube channel as to King Schratz. The person who is reposting these YouTube videos, I don't know who that is, but they just keep taking my videos. And the crazy part is, they're taking them as soon as I post them. Like, they posted yesterday's video on TikTok the second after, so they're just taking it and then putting it in a 3-part series. I hope you're enjoying it if you're watching it on YouTube, but that is insane. Just edit it, man. You don't have to, if you take the whole video, that's not fair use. If you edit it and react to it, now it is. You see how that works? Anyway, let's start off with this package right here. You're gonna slide over to the side real quick. We're gonna go with this one first. This is from a company called Cocoa Bark, and there's a story behind it. They taped this thing up. You could ship this off to space. Hold on. There's a story behind this. So I posted that public service announcement talking about those Oreos, the winter Oreos that come out every year. Tell you what, ain't nothing getting in here, which is good, because that'd be bad if it did, because you don't want. One time I got a package from a place, I won't name the company because they were just starting out, but they had ants in it because they didn't seal it, and they put it on my steps, and by the time I got home, there were ants all in the package. So make sure that you're sealing these packages if you are. Oh, there's a note in here. I posted on my Instagram those winter Oreos, and they wrote in the comment section, they were like, you know, we just made, it was the company's count. We just made one that's better than this. So I said, all right. I didn't even say that. I literally ordered it and said, I just ordered some, so I hope they're good. So I sent it. They ended up sending me a DM and being like, oh, you know, we love your content and all these other nice things. I won't go into the details of it. But they said they were nervous because I bought, hey, you wrote on my comment section. Like, I was going to see it. So I ended up buying a bunch of stuff from them. So there's a whole bunch of these like bark things, which, you know, like peppermint bark and stuff like that. Is there labels on these? Thank goodness, because I wouldn't remember. And there's a note on here. It says, thank you for all your support. I hope you enjoy the extras. You did put extra in there. I think I ordered 4. There's 2 extra. I know you like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I do. So they really do be watching the videos if they know that. Look forward to hearing your thoughts. So this company is based out of Atlanta. I'll put the link in the description, but it's Cocoa Bark Company. They have an Instagram that's Cocoa Bark Co. And then they have a cocoabarkcompany.com, which is their website. So I'll put the links in there and hopefully I'll remember. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember. But when I deal with small batch businesses like this, they make these in small batches. They're sipping them out themselves. I won't be as harsh as I will with other companies. Now, it does not mean I'm not going to tell the truth. But my criticism when I do things like this always is a little bit more constructive on what can be done to improve instead of me just going, yo, that's trash. If you like those types of videos, you're watching the wrong person. It's just not in my nature to be like that. So don't be nervous. Even if I don't like it, I will tell you what I think can improve in that. So there's 6 different flavors here. There's nice descriptions on the back as well. Butter my apples. I'm starting with this one because it sounds funny. Okay, so this is called Butter My Apples. It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Apple Pie Oreos, Butter Toffee Pretzels, Marshmallows, Peanut Butter Chips, and Cinnamon. My waistline reading that just grew. I can't open these packages, bro. My fingers be so fat. Here we go. All right, so it's like bark. Yeah, so wow, look how thick this damn thing is. Hey, yo. Big pieces, big chunks. All right, let's try this out. Why were you nervous? This is delicious. Nervous? You weren't nervous. You're just saying that. Yeah, this is good as hell. It's just one of those things, bro. Like, I love stuff that's hella busy. I just got a big hunk of peanut butter. It's a crazy blend, but it works. You got a Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which kind of acts like the crust, if you will. Apple pie flavor. A little sweetness, a little butter toffee. And then that taste change, or the texture change, I should say, from the marshmallows, peanut butter chips, cinnamon. This is one of those things that I think is a great gift to get somebody for the holidays, like stocking stuffers. But look at how crazy this is. Like, you can tell they're making these, you know what I'm saying? And just have it in like a big tray and just break them apart. It's very good, man. Look at the color on that. It's one of them things that I'll sit here and cry eating these because I'll eat the whole thing. I damn near did eat the whole thing. If this is just the start, you're onto something here. I feel like these are good holiday gifts for people, or just gifts in general. Or if you're just like me and you just like eating stuff that you're gonna cry at later, definitely. I'm gonna give those an 8. I think they're solid as hell. I'm not lying. Again, I bought these. I know people like to think there's no affiliation whatsoever. They did throw in like 2 free. And also, even though you did like ergonomically seal this damn thing, these are like sealed. So you're not going to deal with any contamination and stuff like that. These things look like they keep really well. It does say best enjoyed at room temperature, keep refrigerated for maximum fry. They ain't gonna lie. These ain't making it to the fridge. Ain't no damn way. Anyway, you be all right. Dirty Dalmatian, these are called. And these are white chocolate with double stuffed Oreos, Oreo cereal. These are the ones they said were better than the ones you get from Oreo. Oreo cereal and Oreo edible cookie dough bites. Oh, you're going to throw cookie dough bites in here too. Yeah, they're better. The other Oreos, you really want my, like, I'll break it down for you. The other Oreos are literally just white fudge on an Oreo. We big backed it. They took a whole bunch of other stuff and put it in here. So, because they're double stuffed Oreos, the Oreo cream is much stronger. Again, that texture change from the marshmallow, which I like. These little pockets of marshmallows in here. And then you get not just the Oreo, but there's Oreo O's in here. And then you get cookie dough. I feel like I'm biting these weird because I'm trying to get everything. I would eat these before I ate those. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Of course I would. Only difference is it's going to run you more. Like, I think each of these were like, I don't want to misquote this. Hold on. Yeah, so each of these are like $14 a pop. That's like double the price of what a pack of Oreos is. But they're better. They definitely taste better. I would definitely pick these first. It's just a matter of money. But when you're dealing with small batch, they're not making things to scale. These were handmade. This is like somebody's kitchen flavor. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that as a compliment. I'd rather always have something like this over that. Texturally, these are superior in every way. I gave those on my like chain or like package scale a 10, whereas this, I would give a 10 on just any scale. Like, you can't make anything better than this, in my opinion. Like, for what this is just what it's supposed to be. I don't have a complaint. My only complaint is that you're in Atlanta and not down the street, because then I just go get them. Maybe we can take the shipping off. Be in there like swimwear. I have a milkshake over here, but I'm actually gonna go for the Diet Coke. I went to Chick-fil-A earlier. I have a milkshake, but I'm going for Coke Zero. I ordered this one. This one's called Reverse Diet. When you see the list of stuff that's on here, there's so much stuff in here. Damn. Wait until I tell you what's in here, bro. That's why I call this the Reverse Diet. White chocolate bark, birthday Oreos, marshmallows, Aussie chocolate cream cookies. You just did that to make my accent come out. Sugar cookie brittle, peanut butter M&Ms, edible chocolate covered peanut butter cookie dough, topped with milk chocolate and Reese's peanut butter cups and Biscoff crumbs. Yes, all of that is in there. Damn. I'm actually glad you don't live on the street because I feel myself getting fatter. You know? I love the idea of these. It's a simple thing, but it's just like letting your diet freak flag fly. Say that 3 times fast. There's so much going on in here that I can't even put my finger on any of them. I mean, I love these. I don't know what else to say. You took a bunch of stuff that I like and you put it inside of like white chocolate and said, here, fatty. And I said, okay. This one I'm keeping. I'm giving some of these away because I don't like to eat too much, but this one I'm keeping. I love this one. There's so much going on. I'm so fat, bro. It's crazy. This one sounded interesting. I remember seeing this on their main page. I remember it's like yesterday. I was watching Welcome to Dairy when I ordered these. So I was sitting on my couch. I was like, all right, cool. So this one's called Spicy Snacksident. That's a name. I'm going to tell you why it's a snacksident. This just sounded too interesting to not try. So this has milk and semi-sweet chocolate bark, but then it has Utz potato, hot honey potato chips, craisins, marshmallows, chocolate chip cookies, and then fried jalapenos. So you can see the fried jalapeno chilling right there. This is one of those things that I feel like I'm either gonna like really, gonna really like, or I'm gonna be like, but I had to try this one. The spice is kicking in right now. There's so much going on that you can see my brain just working overdrive right now. This is a flavor that I don't think I'd eat too much of because of the spicy element. But I do think that they're pretty good, especially thinking what I ordered. You know, I read the label and like, does it work? Yeah, it does. I think what really does help with that, you get sweet and salty from the chips, and then you get the chocolate, obviously. But there's also a little bit of tartness from the craisins. I think it helps balance the spicy. It's like all four. And the spice, similar, it reminds me of when I got that ice cream. If you watch my videos here, Salt and Straw and Taco Bell, where I was like, I don't usually like spicy stuff, but it actually works. It reminds me of that. If you didn't put the craisins in here, I don't think I'd like it as much as I did, because that does help, you know, tartness and stuff. Which reminds me of that mango jalapeno that I put on that Choco Taco I got from them. I do like these. I don't think I would love them. I don't know if I do love them, but I do like them. This is the one that I feel like is very niche. And even though I don't fall in that niche, I still like it. It's like something else in there that I'm just keep picking up. I think it's the chocolate chip cookies. That kind of adds a little, every time I bite it, I feel like I'm getting something different. And it's a good thing. This is different, but it's different good. It's different good. Again, wouldn't be a flavor I would order all the time, but I actually do like it. And then we got triple coconut crush, cross between bark, fudge, and a Rice Krispie treat. Oh. This one that you threw in, huh? There's a lot going on. Ube. Oh, this smells so good. Actually, I bought this one. I bought this one. I'm tripping. So this is ube chocolate. You can clearly tell because it's purple. Homemade toasted chewy coconut brittle. Keebler coconut dream bleh, bleh, bleh. This is like a tongue twister. Keebler coconut dreams cookies. Try that again. I'm not editing that. Tiniest chocolate chip cookies. Is that a brand? Or are they just little chocolate chip cookies? Gooey marshmallows, butter toffee pretzels, melty salted caramel chips. These are some tongue twisters. This looks insane. Look at that coconut. I can see that. I used to eat these all the time, actually. Coconut Dream, like Keebler, right? Yep. That's a grown man flavor right there. I think I'm getting a cavity because they're so good, but they're so sweet. You know what this reminds me of? I used to review a place called Buckeye Brownies. I forget them every month. The only reason I stopped, a lot of people ask, by the way, I don't want to be married to a company where I feel like I'm just doing one thing all the time. I wanted to be able to switch it up, which is what I tend to do on this channel. I intend to do a lot more of these smaller bakeries and small batch places now. So I still love them. I still do try them from time to time. But that's really the only reason. I wanted to do more than one place because I know I love those. You know what I mean? Look how thick it is. It's like biting. It's really like biting bark. But best part, that little ube you get in there, and that salted, all of it. It reminds me of Buckeye Brownies though, because they used to throw a lot of crazy stuff in brownies. They're throwing a lot of crazy stuff into like chocolate and bark. It's very much like a similar vibe, where I think they rotate flavors, and it's one of those places that I could see myself going on a run when they try new flavors, and I'm like, oh, y'all got that? I need to try that. That's what it feels like to me. So, I really like these, man. I'm trying hard not to just like devour all of these. I did tell some people I would let them try them. So, trying to save some. One of them I'm keeping though. I don't know what I'm going to say. They're delicious. You got nothing to be nervous about. The only thing you gotta have nervous about is If more people start ordering this, they'll fill in a bunch of orders. Because I'll put it this way. Like I said before, I ordered this with my own money. Would I order this again? Yeah. I've alluded to it a bunch of times. I love trying things. Sorry for that. Different flavors. They switch them up. They rotate. It's small batch. They make it with love. Like, I love stuff like this. This is actually where I started making content, was reviewing a lot of bakeries and small batch cookies and stuff like this. So it's right up my alley. I got to try this one too. At this point, I feel like I've actually eaten an entire tree of bark. That's obviously a joke. There's no tree bark in here for real. But this one is called Sin Me Southern. So they put their little ATL flair on here because they are Atlanta based. So this is white chocolate salted caramel bark, banana chips, praline pecans, and Biscoff cookies, topped with English toffee pieces. Ooh. This is an actual. This is an actual. Can I break this? I do want to give pieces of this away. They're gonna give. I'm gonna have to tell them. Listen, I touched all on this. They don't care. I'm trying to give me a big piece right here and just call it though, because that's a big chunk. I don't want to just desecrate the damn thing, but looks like I got pretty much everything in here. This is freaking delicious. I'm leaving. That's the one. That's the damn, what's in here? It's the praline pecans and the Biscoff. God. That's dangerous. I'm gonna put this away, bro. I want to eat that whole bark. I want to eat that whole bark. Yep. That's the one. That's the one. Oh, boy. It's got that pecan pie, but that praline, I love those. But I'm not even a person that really likes banana. It's in there. I taste it. I don't give a shit. Sorry for cursing. That's fire. It's really good. The toffee pieces, the Biscoff, a symphony. If you don't eat it, I was going to eat it. That's the one. That's the one. That one, really all of them. I'm trying to think. That one and the reverse diet are my two favorites. But I love these two. I like all of them. I didn't want to go crazy because I destroyed these. I like these, man. You shouldn't have been nervous. I think they're very damn good. I think I love the idea of the rotating menu. I'm going to tell you this just from because I've been doing this for a while. The one thing people probably will not like is how much it costs. Now, we're in a tough business because I understand how the food industry works, especially when you're dealing with, this is not a franchise. This is small batch, meaning not a big staff, somebody making these by hand. They're filling all the orders themselves. So that's when you buy from, when you buy from small batch places, it's usually going to cost you a little bit more. There's an ice cream company I used to buy when I first started doing these, and it was like $17 for a pint of ice cream. And I used to buy it all the time. Because it was, not even joking with you, at the time, it was a young lady. She was like 17 at the time. I think she stopped doing it because she went to college. And they were delicious. That's how I feel about this. I actually don't mind paying the extra money for places than the small, like Buckeye Brownies charge like $20 for or $40 for like a pack of like, it's better to do that than to go to like Mid-Bowl, for example. I'd rather do this. So if you like it or you want to try it, the link is in the description, man. That's really damn good. Thank you for the extras, but like I said, this was not an ad. This was not anything. I paid my own money for all this stuff. I'm just going to do the I said I was going to do it. We're going to do it anyway. Okay, I said I was going to do this, even though that video ran longer than I thought it would. But like, I'm not going to like add another video just to pad and make another. And no, we won't do that. So this was from Arizona. I took this off, but it came like this. Like, you could even open it. You know, it wasn't sealed at all. So I know what's in here, but I didn't open the inside. So I know. Y'all know the Rizzler? They gave me a Rizzler thing. I don't know what the hell else is in here because I haven't really opened this. How the hell am I supposed to? Okay, so thank you to people at Arizona Iced Tea for sending me this. They sent me some cups before, which I thought was cool. Again, this is my first time opening this. I have no idea what's in here. So, let's see. Got Ritz. All right. I'm laughing because I know good and hell well this is not a picture. Is that a picture frame? It's autographed. I don't even care what else is in here. That is great. That is great. That is great. Rizzler Berry. Rizzler Berry sparkling juice cocktail. Okay, let's see what else is in here. I'm sure the flavor. What is this, a baseball jersey? Bro, some of the stuff that it is, too. This is a freaking baseball jersey, bro. I feel like I just got drafted. This is literally a baseball jersey. Y'all ain't gonna want to see me. Let me join your men's softball league. Be out here hitting nukes. Dude, thank you so much, man. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. So I got a jersey here, man. So yeah, we got some Rizzler Berry. I'm pretty sure that these are all three the same one. So that means I get to make some friends. Yep, they're all the same. So they're all Rizzler Berry, and I get to make some friends here. So I'll see if anybody I know wants to take some of these off my hands. I love Arizona. I grew up drinking it. Most people around me did back then. I mean, I think they finally did raise their prices, but they were always like $1, man, for these fat boy things right here. I don't mean that. I mean the drink. I know somebody gonna say something. Rizzler Berry. What is in here? Lightly, I don't know. We'll find out. Made with real juice. Cool. The tall boy. I've had one of these since college. It's the taste of juicy berries and tropical fruits. Hold on. And anybody saying it doesn't taste right because you didn't shake it, it's carbonated. I don't really like it. I'm sorry. It tastes like kind of like watered down, like diluted almost. Arizona usually does like a much bolder flavor. I'm going to take one more sip because I'm not trying to dookie on it. You just sent me an autographed Rizzler picture. Like, this really is autographed, bro. Like it says here, you'll find 3 big cans for unlimited aura and a framed autographed picture of the one and only Rizzler. Like, they really signed that. I know he's young, man. You just an advice from an old man. You're going to have to get a better signature than that because this can be duplicated by... I like how you put the forearm tattoo. I got one of those, you know, so... Anyway, but as far as this goes... I don't love it. I think it's not really like it's like kind of seltzer watery, and I'm surprised because there's freaking 60 grams of sugar. Damn, 56 grams of sugar in here, and it's not very sweet. It also could be because I taste things for a living, bro. I know. It just tastes kind of watered down. Like for all the high fructose corn syrup that's in here, there's pear juice, mango puree, kiwi juice, lemon juice, raspberry juice. It's still, as much as like high fructose corn syrup here, is not very sweet. It tastes like almost diluted. So I don't really love it, but I'm not really a person who drinks sweet drinks. Like I usually drink diet soda, so maybe that's why, but I'm not the biggest fan. I'm sorry. I have to tell the truth. You know, y'all did send me this stuff. I thank you very much. You know, I hope you send me more stuff in the future, but I'm still not finna lie. I love the idea of this though. Shout out to him, bro. This is a really cool thing. I don't like everything I try, but you know, I still gonna try it and tell the truth. Anyway, this is a very long video, I'm sure, but I wanted to make sure I was thorough with everything, and I didn't want to like break this up so I can pad the runtime or make 2 separate videos so I can make more money and all that stuff like that. So I appreciate y'all for watching, man. There's no outro on this channel.